Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how I took some old jeans and flannel fabric and turned it into a one-of-a-kind quilt. You'll see my mistakes, machine malfunction, and the final product. My purpose today is to start working on a jeans quilt. This jeans quilt will be 60 inches by 80 inches. So it will be a throw, not big enough for a twin size. I would like to use this in our vehicle for when it's cold out. I can use it to get warm. I am making 6 by 6 squares. I will need 140 of them to make a 60 by 80 throw. Half of the squares are from jeans and the other half is from this flannel. And then I will use the flannel for the backing as well. I have 6 yards of flannel. Most of it obviously is for the back and for the binding. And I hope to get 70 6-inch squares out of it as well. That's my purpose. That's my intent. Today I'm cutting the flannel strips. These will be cut into 6 by 6 pieces for my jeans quilt. Time to change my needle to a jeans needle. I've changed my design from 60 inches by 80 inches to, which is 10 6-inch squares across. I changed it to 8 6-inch squares across because the width of the throw was going to be too wide. I don't need it to be 80 inches wide to go across my body. So that means the pattern has changed as well. Right now I'm going to sew the 6-inch squares together vertically. I've got 8 rows to do. This is the new pattern. I have the strips sewn together vertically. So these are not connected yet, but they're sewn together vertically. 8 rows by 12 rows. And I'm going to put Missouri on this diagonal. And then the other white squares, I will put the state symbols on. I'll embroider it on my embroidery machine. That's where I am so far. So I made a mistake. Yep, I did. But I thought I was going to embroider the strips when they were not sewn together yet. I was going to embroider the Missouri emblems, I guess I'll call them, on the white jean fabric that I have. When I went to do it, I ended up with a machine malfunction, which caused a huge problem in my embroidery machine. The bobbin got caught underneath and it puckered up the front too, but the bobbin somehow bunched up. In fact, the bobbin, the top thread ended up in the bottom of the bobbin, wrapped around. So now I'm short one piece of white jeans. I had to tear it out. So once I get this strip sewn, I will have to put a hold on this until I find another pair of white jeans at my local Salvation Army or someplace, garage sale, wherever, so that I can make one more 6x6 square and retry embroidery, except this time instead of doing it in the strips as I thought, I'm obviously going to do it with the whole top done. I'm going to embroider. We'll see if that helps. Yay, I found another pair of white jeans so I can fix the mistake that I made. All I need is one 6x6 square. I'm cutting two just in case I screw up again. Hopefully I won't. I can get on with this process. It's time to sew the border on. I decided to make 3-inch borders around using the flannel. It happened again. My machine is stuck. Turn the machine off and then on again, it says. I turn it off. So we have another problem with my sewing machine. See how the thread is all snagged right here? There must be a burr or something on the metal that caused that to happen. So my husband took the screws out of the top so we could find out. That's my job for today, trying to find out where the burrs are so I can continue on with my embroidery on my jeans project. The quilt top is done. After several trips to Springfield, about an hour and a half drive, finally got the embroidery machine fixed, and so I could finish embroidering the top. So we have Missouri state bird, which is the bluebird, and the Missouri flower, which at the moment escapes me what it's called. I'll find out and put it on the screen. Missouri is known as the Show Me State. I've got the batting for the quilt now. It's in black instead of in white because I didn't want white coming through to the front or to the back actually. So black it is. It's a twin size, so I have to cut it down. I'm really enjoying these quilting pins. They're bent and they're so much easier to get in all 3 layers than the straight pins. See how easy that went in? These gloves really do help me to move the fabric through the machine. And now it's time to work on the binding. I'm cutting 2.5-inch strips. Which I will sew together on the diagonal. Okay, sewing the binding. I've cut strips 2.5 inches. And now I'm putting them right side together at an angle and then making sure I'm sewing the right way. So when I flip it, I do that. Nope, that's not it. This is it. Bottom one. Sewing on the diagonal, back tack, just straight down, I'm eyeballing it, and back tack. Let's see if I got it the right way. I did, yay. Here I'm measuring 1/4 of an inch from the end so that I don't go off the edge. Fold the binding up and then straight back down, making sure that the top edge is even with the top of the backing and trying to get it underneath the walking foot. Think I'm gonna have to use something to get it under there. Yep. Hey, it works. Done. I love it when you can't even see where the stitches are on the binding, the back binding. Next, I'll show you what it looks like on the front.